President Biden is set to cap off a four-day swing focusing on the concerns and needs of Black Americans. The highlight, a graduation commencement speech at Morehouse College. That's set to start in the next hour. NewsNation's Jackie Copel is live in Atlanta, Georgia for us this morning. Good morning, Jackie. So what can we expect from today?
Good morning, Hena. That's right. The Morehouse graduation is set to start in about an hour. President Biden's speech is expected actually around 10:30 Eastern. Now, this is one of many actions he's taken this week to reach out to Black voters and Black men in particular. Polls are showing that support from this voting bloc may be softening, threatening Joe Biden's chances in the Peach State. It's worth noting that he only won Georgia by less than 12,000 votes in 2020. I spoke with some Morehouse students, actually, to ask them what they thought about Biden as their commencement speaker. Take a listen.
I was excited because, yeah, it's the president and this is Morehouse College. Like, we're smaller compared to other schools, and this would bring, like, a lot of attention to our school, you know, just bringing eyes on the HBCU, an all-male HBCU.
It's pretty political in nature, and I think it is an opportunity for him to speak and possibly garner the Black vote.
I believe that it not only is an honor for a president to come to the institution, but on the other hand, it is somewhat controversial given the current global political status that we are all feeling the remnants and the echoes of.
Now, the war in the Middle East actually was on the minds of several of the students, with varying degrees of discomfort regarding President Biden's policies. But all of them, even though they cited human rights as an issue, all of them pretty much said that despite that, they would still vote for the president in the fall. Even the student who was most viscerally angry said he would still vote for the president in the fall, saying that it was either the lesser of two evils or in an effort to protect their rights. Now, the students did tell me that there was some controversy when Biden was announced as the speaker, and that it is possible that protests take place at today's convention. They also said, though, that, remember, these are the graduates that never had a high school graduation because of the pandemic. So it is possible that things go smoothly because these students just want to get their diploma. Now, the Biden administration and his campaign have said that they've struggled to get the word out about the administration's successes, and they cited the fractured media environment as evidence of this. And when I spoke to some of the students, they said that they hadn't heard that he had invested $16 billion into HBCUs or relieved $160 billion in student loan debt, and that was meaningful to them. So the Biden campaign and the state Democratic Party are combining forces, unsurprisingly, and they are hiring staffers, almost 50 in the state. They'll have over 10 offices around the state by the end of this month, and they're hoping to turn polls around. Our decision desk says that former President Trump is ahead by just over 6 points, and there's just under 6 months for the Biden campaign to make their case.
Yeah, I have no doubt the Biden administration is hoping to get the message out today. Great reporting, Jackie Copel, live in Atlanta, Georgia for us. We'll check with you throughout the morning. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.